You know, a lot of people talk about doing things and very few do it. I'm one, I think, who just kind of goes for it. I'm quite happy with the look, all things considered. Probably the sharpest of prep. Definitely the biggest show I've done to date. Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are in sunny Toronto. Literally just arrived. I've been traveling all day. Left the house at 4 in the morning, drove down to Heathrow, parked up, got on a train, and I've literally just got here. Check out the beast for the next few days. Just pulled up at Walmart, so I'm going to get some bits because I'm a little bit early and I won't be able to check into digs just yet. Oh, the light in here. Oh. But here's some of the bits we've got. I think I've overdone it a little bit. But let's take you through the protein first. So loads of ESN sachets from home. Can't go wrong. They're 30 grams per sachet. So these are super easy on the go. Egg whites, chicken mince, some cooked chicken breast, cooked chicken slices, so squares bars, tinned potatoes, rice cakes, bagels, ESN rice pudding, sachets again. These are 100 grams each. Some dates just in case, super easy carbs. We are stocked up to say the least. Then I got 2 of these big bottles of water. Actually, box open one in the shop, which was more stress to the day, but we're here. Let's get some food in. Let's get my feet up, and then I'll probably pop out in a little bit, get some fresh air. So it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon in Toronto time, but it's 9 PM UK time. So I better get up and get moving, otherwise I'll just mess up my whole sleep pattern while I'm here. So I thought I'd pop in and check out the gym. So the little cables, out of order, something there. Cross trainer, recumbent bike, check out the quads. Plenty of bottled water, so at least there's that. Especially when you're abroad, I've been lugging around 5 litres. So yeah, it's nice to try and get some activity done. But for now, I'm gonna have a little mooch, head down the street. I think I saw Tim Horton down the road, so maybe I'll go and get a coffee there, and just kill some time before the football starts in an hour. Have one more meal, and then it's an early night and job done. Boom. Cheeky iced Americano, 5 minutes down the road. Gets me up and about, and hopefully perks me up for at least an hour or so. Haven't even said, but the show is obviously Sunday, and then next weekend after, we're off to Spain to compete there, which was supposed to be the first show of the season, and then after that we will assess. There is a show in Italy the weekend after that, and Portugal the weekend after that, but it's a lot on the body, a lot on the mind, a lot on the bank in a very short space of time. But let's get these first 2 out of the way. Yo, day 2 in Toronto. It is 5 AM. I've been up for a few hours, to be honest. But I'm up, everything's closed. But I'm hoping that I can get some bits and bobs. I need a sponge. I found a shell here, but I doubt they'll have anything inside. But worst case scenario, it's some steps. It's got me out of the house, the hotel, and then I'll get back, I'll get in the gym, and just do some steps on there just to get moving. So, pulled up at Walmart again, and over there, I don't think you're able to see it, but it's Planet Fitness, and then just over the road is LA Fitness. So the plan of action is to get in here, get the last few bits, and then I just need to get a pump on at one of these gyms. Hopefully they let me in. So okay, we're in. Today we'll do a push session today. Tomorrow we'll probably do a pull session of some sort. So, gym done, pump acquired, feeling good for it, feeling like waking up. Definitely gonna go and have a coffee and some well needed grub. But no, it feels good to be out of the house. It feels good to be alive and awake. Still only 11 AM, so The longer I can stay up, the better. I can really try. Boom, living my best life. If you can't tell, I am in the sauna. No, I'm in the steam room. The sauna's out of action. I didn't actually sign up to this hotel for any of this, but it is a nice little bonus to not so much drop the water, but just chill out and keep me occupied. Now that's how you do a holiday. Not that we're on holiday, but jacuzzi's a bit of me. Definitely much needed. Good for the muscles, good for the mind. I'm not really a fan of a jacuzzi, sorry, a sauna and a steam room, to be honest, other than the putting in the water, which, you know, I'm doing in other ways, so loading the water up and all the rest of it, so I don't need that as such now anyway. Yo, day 3 in Toronto, and it's officially weigh-in day. We are just over 2 kilos under the cap, which is the lightest of prep. Definitely happier with the look. So 96.1 kilos. So I managed to sleep through the night with some help of some sleeping pills. First things first, I'm going to check in. I'm going to have a coffee, probably go and do like 10-15 minute steps. So, check-in reviewed. I'm quite happy with the look, all things considered. You know, the lightest of prep, probably the sharpest of prep. Anyway, let's start the carb up process. So we have a bowl of dreams, 125 ESN rice pudding, probably my favourite meal of the day. Probably have this a few times today and tomorrow anyway, but 120 banana, 30 grams of whey paste, and 10 grams of nut butter with, I think it's about 300 ml of water. But I've got a bottle of 600 ml, which is what I took my coffee from, which I've taken this from, so I'm keeping track. So I'll get this down me and I'll weigh again in 2 hours. I'll do check-in pictures and videos, see how I look. So, just went at Walmart again. I got a shaver because my beard shaver broke in my suitcase, so I've got that. I wanted to go on stage with a beard for the first time, not done that yet, so I'll take it off after this for the later shows. Took longer than expected trying to find the right shaver. I got some more carbs, I got some cereal, I got some muffins. It just makes sense to go to Planet Fitness being next door. Time is ticking on now, so get in there, get a quick pump, even 20-30 minutes, get another meal in, and then pack a meal to take to Reg. Okay, so it's like an hour away from Reg, so it's just time to shower and get ready and all the rest of it, pack some food. But more importantly, we've got some new shorts, custom made. Got some more at home as well, different colours. So which ones should I wear? I can't decide myself. I think I'm leaning towards the white ones with a touch of purple. But when I went to Walmart, this will do because I had to chuck the other ones in the bin. Let's try and work this razor out. Worst case scenario, just take a little bit off the side to just tidy up just a touch, and then head off to registration and do the damn thing. Let's go. Okay, so trimmed up and still under the cap, 97 kilos now. But new parcel from Explosive 8. This one. It's wicked. The black and touch of blue. Yeah, nothing this. Code Body Focus. We're gonna have 300 grams cooked potato, or it was raw weight. Tinned potato, 80 grams of chicken, and then 300 ml of water. Okay, so we are registered, number 76. The opening of shop times is so good. You know, 24-hour as the Tesco and the rest of it, or super early, super late, which is super helpful all the time, which a lot of other countries don't have. There's a little bar next door, and not too far there's like Burger King and a few other bits and bobs. Not that I'll be going there. But yeah, basically I'll have to pack, weigh out food, all the rest of it with no cooler bags, no cooler boxes, or anything like that. But yeah, let's see. Saturday morning is here and we are officially one day out, as I have been throughout. I know people are like, yeah, get excited, you know, you've done this, da-da-da-da. But it's just kind of another day at the office. But day 4 in Toronto has flown by now, getting a bit better with the jet lag, and I slept through the night. I was up at like 5. Weighed in, checked in, 97.5 kilos after a very heavy carb day. So we ended on about 900 grams of carbs, which was the plan. But a lot of those carbs came in the back end of the day because obviously I had to make weight at 3 o'clock, so I couldn't eat too heavy beforehand. So tomorrow the fullness should be there, the glycogen should be there, but without all that midsection-y going on. Water was 7 litres, it's been 8 litres a week, it's been 7 litres yesterday. We'll also drop that down to around 4 or 5 litres as well, which will help. I think I'm going to try and replicate what meal will sit really well, which will hold me from now until, you know, I go on stage. Might have a little bit of a graze in between, but I'm going to go to Walmart again, of course. Anyway, let's do a ramble, let's get this coffee in and get cracking with the day. grams rice pudding, 100 grams blueberries, 30 grams whey, peanut butter and some jam. So it's like 100 grams of carbs, trying to keep the volume really low. I'm a bit weird, I need my food, if it's supposed to be warm or anything sort of heat to it, I want it piping hot. I want my plate to come out of the microwave so hot that I can't hold it without a tea towel. So that's gone back in for another 90 seconds and then I'll get to enjoy it. Okay, so coffee secured. Spent an hour and a half or so just doing some work, chilling out, catching up on messages, getting everyone's check-ins replied to, and now just heading back to gigs to have another check-in, see where we're at, see what body weight's doing, see what the look is doing. Let's go chill out for a bit before Walmart, and I've got to go get a tan this afternoon, and I think that's about it really. I'll have a look at my phone if there's anything else to do. What's going on, guys? We are back from tanning, Walmart, petrol station, which was fun. Had to reverse and drive and ask someone to help me and all the rest of it, but got some fuel, got some last bits of food, so hopefully I won't have to go Walmart again. With no freezer, I've got no ice blocks and the weather's very hot, and I've got to be at the venue at 9 tomorrow. Finals are from 3 and just the day can take however long it takes. So I've just made the bed. If you don't know, if you've not been to a hotel and done shows before, bring your own bed in, otherwise you will be fined, because that tan will come off, especially in the heat. So I've got bed in there. I'm just going to start eating, chilling and packing. So I've started packing already, and I start getting all the rest ready, because tomorrow I've got to be back at the venue for 9 for my top coat of tan, and I think I'm the 8th category on, but there's masters and open of each, routines and all sorts, so I'm not even sure what time I'll be on. But we'll play by ear, we're just chilling. Morning. Show day is here. Feels like I've been here for ages. I have since Wednesday. But checked in and we are kind of where I wanted to be. So I woke up at 97.2 this morning, slightly lighter than yesterday. I switched to the natural lighting recently and it's not too bright this morning. Yeah, let's just get cracking with the day. Yo. So Friday backstage. I just been chilling in the crowd watching the show. I actually thought men was on first, so I should have been done and dusted, but it changed and the women are on first, and there are 7 categories before me, each with a master, so technically 14 categories before me, but we're approaching the last 2 or 4 because of the masters. So I'm decided to come backstage, chill out, and you can see all the fun of backstage. But yeah, just went to the toilet, still peeing. I had a little check-in with myself, obviously not ideal, no tripod and the lighting's not ideal, but I had a little look and yeah, the job is done. This is the best look I could have brought with the situation.
118 to 136.
So yeah, let's just go out there, have some fun, enjoy it, and then not long before we get back on the flight to the UK. Here we are, let's get it. Yes, guys, probably about time I wrap the video up because it is Wednesday already. The show was on Sunday and I actually travelled to Spain tomorrow. So I've had some time to decompress, sit with my thoughts. Haven't really seen much footage yet, but I don't really need to. I know what's what. I know how I looked in the morning and I know what needs to be done to improve. So the plan was to compete in Spain, but with all the travel, the jet lag, the stress and all the rest of it, there's not much point doing that. But I have tickets for Spain, so I'm going to go out there. I'm going to enjoy, not so much enjoy, but I'm going to just live prep life out there and have some time in the sun doing what I would do here, quite simply. So that'll be nice, a little bit of time away. You know, a lot of people talk about doing things and very few do it. I'm one, I think, who just kind of goes for it, and I've got no regrets. Definitely the biggest show I've done to date, and the first show I have prepped myself. So that's a major tick for me, something I've always wanted to do, and I think it's a fantastic experience as a coach to have experienced myself being the other side of kind of my coaching process, to see how I can improve as a coach, what my clients are experiencing, and how I can make it as smooth for them as possible. All in all, happy with the look that I created myself. No doubt to be in those first call outs, number one, need to be sharper, but I also need to be bigger. The plan of action moving forwards. We're back on board with Hilly Doc. I've worked with Hilly since 2021. Took last year out because I had gyno surgery, and then I just kind of got into the rhythm of doing it myself, and then that landed me here into prepping myself. But I'm back on board with Hilly, and we're just going to send it and see how things go. There's a lot of health considerations. We have to navigate things a little bit differently to what we would normally do, but we're still here for it. So let's see what we can do in the coming weeks. There's a show in the UK. So yeah, if you've made it this far, make sure you subscribe. And I'm hoping to get some vloggy bits in Spain if I get a chance. Just document kind of lifestyle-y before we get into the next show. So appreciate you all. And if you're interested in any coaching or anything of that nature, hit me up on Instagram at BodyFocusJames, and I'll catch you in the next one.